Hello there, this is Melek and welcome to episode 79. Oh damn, I ain't got my page up. Yeah, 79 of my Space Haven playthrough. We've just salvaged a derelict. We found a new crew member. So welcome to the crew, Mr. X Trillin. And the slaves entered the system, which we're neutral with. They've got no beef with us. But, interestingly, we now have military alliance on the way in. The slavers haven't begun to leave. So I'm thinking they're going to stay here. So it'd be interesting to see if they do hang around, and if they do, what kind of cool fight's going to happen. Because they've got somewhat like point defense, and then they've got these wicked looking laser things. Who's being eepy and not going home? Pat, just go home. You're drunk. So yeah, we have an awful lot of logistical shenanigans going on where it's a little bit there's a lot of stuff. Okay. What? They left? Oh, they left just at the last minute. I didn't see them switch on their thingies. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, military guys. I haven't even been mining, have I? I should probably mine. That would be a sensible thing to do. I just... Yeah. I don't think I actually set it to mine at all, did I? But yeah, it is enabled. So what missions have you guys got? Oh, you've got service stuff. Capture the person. Yeah, we're not in a person capture-y kind of thing. I like how here we've got a mission to capture a slave master. Unknown sector, but they're in that kind of satellite sector cluster. Yeah. Oh, so we're in a sector. That's then a cluster. So the cluster is the whole thing. Each thing is a sector. Or is the current... This thing we're in a sec... Oh, you know what? I probably should learn these things. What is that? That's a unvisited sector. So each location is a sector. Magic Kenobi Core. Yeah, the new Fog of War is interesting. We will see how the other locations look. But anyway, yeah, so the slavers left. Oh, no, I don't want to go anywhere. But yeah, the slavers left, which is a shame. I did not see them fire up their drives, but I guess I just wasn't watching. Sad times. I don't think I could have kept them here except by engaging them in a fight, which would have ended badly for me, I think. They had some big-looking guns. So I'm just waiting for mining to happen, I suppose. And all of the stuff being taken off this derelict. But we are very much waiting for that to happen. We've got lots of energy, though. We've got a whole bunch of energy. So as far as I'm concerned, we're good to do a little bit of rearranging here. We've got a bunch of artificial meat, so that will keep us fed for the foreseeable future, which is good. We've got some scrap, we've got some infra blocks, so that's good. The hull blocks will happen, but it'll take a while. We're just so behind on logistics. I'm almost tempted to get off operations. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get someone off operations. We're just going to have it as ad hoc. Every now and again, someone will jump on operations, but I feel like... and then recharge the shields every now and again. But I think we just need to let logistics catch up a bit. And then we'll be good. Then we'll be good to go. How many pilots do we have? Piloting. We do technically have a number of pilots. Like, people who can pilot. These are like the old crew that came in before the patch, I think. They're set to 3 out of 3 immediately. Okay. So, we are done on board the derelict. It has been salvaged as much as we want. We just need to wait for an awful lot of stuff to get put into storage. Yep, so we have all the scrap and industry-related stuff in there. That's an awful lot of crap in there as well. Look at that. That's going to need a lot of stuff. Okay, so they both left. Okay. They might be technically chasing the slavers. That was a hit. Insufficient resources. Monster meat. Oh yeah, I think it just rotates around, yeah. Yeah. Incoming ship next turn. The military alliance again. Well, we're on decent enough terms with them. Okay, so what I need to do now is plan out the layout in this other room. I'm going to have a little look at... So hull stabilizers are 2x2. That's not a big deal. We might have a couple of those, because then that can make our hull a little bit bigger. The X3 system core. We can't put that... Oh, we can't drop that immediately because we don't have enough core points. But what I could do is put a small core... No, this core, an X2 system core, then move the X3 over. Because it looks like our ship's going to need, potentially at least... Yeah. Because basically, the size of the ship... So this is a basically a 2x3 size because of the footprint that it's got. Gives us 6 core points. So I'm guessing each tile that the ship is in, which is 6 tiles, 2x3, gives it a core point. The core points allow us to build system cores, and the system cores then provide us with system points, which are these little cogs. The system points then provide us with the ability to build cool stuff. So the summary here is power nodes, hyperdrives, pod hangers, the point defense system, shield generators, all that stuff consumes points. And as you see, we've actually got quite a few points used up. So I have a choice, either build an X2 and then a whole bunch of X2s. But I think I'm just going to build an X2 in the core room. I think I'm going to call it the core. Then I need to have a think about how, I think maybe one big double door, but I kind of like the little single doors at the edges, which does mean I should technically have a door just there. So I'm going to dismantle these 2 things. Actually, let's dismantle that. Okay. And then I'm going to move this door over there. High priority, please. Okay, and then let's... can I just duplicate a wall, please? Apparently, duplicating is not allowed right now for some reason. We're good. And then that wall, high priority, please. Now, I might actually put a big double door in the middle, just because we like big double doors. And obviously I'll do the floors and everything in a moment. So that's that for now. So if I have a think that, in theory, this location may then have a double door in the future. Because the idea of having this kind of corridor going through the middle with some double doors separating things is kind of cool. But having doors in the corners for ease of moving around is also important. With that in mind, the big core, which I can't build, I'm just trying to find the size, the footprint. It's 4 wide. This core is 3 wide. If we had a door there, that gives us a space of 5. Yes, because basically that capacity node lines up perfectly with the spine of the ship, if we're going to call it that. So if I were, for example, to put a core just here. Okay. That would then have space to upgrade to the full-size 3 core. Yeah? Let's have a little look at the resources required for these things. It is more efficient to have the largest possible cores. That makes sense. We then have the power, though. Now, at the moment, we only have the smallest of the proper power generators, which means we're like that. Okay, so I'm going to swap this around. Well, I'm just going to get rid of it for now. I'm going to duplicate this, put it against the wall here. And again, it's maximum of 4 width, but 2 for now. Yeah, I'm just sort of thinking while I do stuff, which may not be the most riveting of stuff. But 2 power cores, space in the door, space in the middle for doors, space for the power cores to be upgraded later. A system core there. Now we can't build another system core until we move that one, but I think that one can hold the fort temporarily, can't it? Now that means we put a wall here, which is fine. We could nudge this back slightly so that there's a gap at the back of the hangar bay, but honestly, if we just put a door here, I think it'll be fine. So like that. I actually quite like the idea of putting, like, windows here. What am I doing? Maybe just little windows there. And then maybe... I suppose, yeah, it will actually be... It's design episode! I like design episodes. I don't know about you guys. But I'm always a little bit, like, are they fun? And is it still noisy next door? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So I've gone for symmetry. Kind of. There we go. So that is going to be the general design of that. We're then going to have, we're going to dismantle these. Well, that's going to get moved to there. And then I'm going to duplicate a whole bunch of them. That's fine. And then the hull stabilizers. Now the core, there's going to need to potentially be a core on the other side. So the hull stabilizers, where the hell do they go? This is a good question. I guess on the side walls, maybe? Because we've got 5 width available. I guess that by the time we end up with massively larger power generators, I'm guessing hull stabilizers will probably have to be moved anyway. Theoretically, we could just put the hull stabilizer in the middle, back to back. I actually don't mind that at all. That's potentially quite nice. I'm not sure whether it's efficient, but I kind of like the idea of having hull stabilizers back to back. Now, the problem we've got with a lot of these things is there may very well be hull blocks required, and we do not have much, if anything, in the way of hull blocks. That said, it doesn't look like any of it needs hull blocks. So, we're going to have 2 power generators. That core, when the core gets moved, I'm going to high prioritize the core. The core is going to be the highest priority, and I'm just going to kind of let it happen. Infra blocks is our main problem. It's always our main problem. I'm going to get rid of these doors. I don't think it actually frees up anything really. But we can let things happen as they need to happen. The Marconian. So the Marconian came back. I'm pretty sure that was one of the 2 ships that arrived and nearly caught the pirates. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that and get rid of that for now. Those things need removing. A new mission? Is it going to be capture the person? Yay! Capture the person! I will do them, but not right now. There definitely needs to be a wait, as it were. That was a good hit. Buildy. Dismantle that wall, please. We will slow... So that core is now built. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dismantle that core, but then build a slightly smaller core once that's dismantled. Okay, now we're at minus value of thing. I'm going to duplicate this core. Do we, though? Shall we just get a bigger core built, like, now? Yeah, we might as well just have the full-sized core built immediately. I know that it's going to use up, like... Oh, it's only, like, 1 more infra block. So, it really does not matter. Okay, so once the new... because it looks like the hull stabilizer is going to get built next. Probably using the infra blocks from the deconstructed hull. Backup power. Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, because we don't have enough points to make everything work. So please, top priority, the core. That would be nice, so that we actually aren't on backup power. Come on. There we go. Now the core's kicked in. We can now yeah, we can do a thing. Cool. It's good, isn't it? These random things. So duplicate. There we go. High prioritize that power, please. Look at that. Things are getting built slowly but surely. Okay. Oh, it didn't quite get built. Come on. There we go. We have another power thing. I think I need to build a little storage. Where's the best place to put a little storage for all the fuel rods and stuff? That's a good question. See, it can't overlap the outside of that. I can't put it there because there's going to be another hull stabilizer there. There's going to be another power there, but the power isn't going to consume too much. So what I could do is just put it next to that. Yeah. Yeah, I could just put it next to there. Or if that moves out there, I could put it there. I actually prefer the one in the middle. Because then the full-sized reactor's still going to work. Oh, but I can't because then the whole... Yeah. But that means that can't go there either. So which means it has to go back that way. Which means we're back to square one as far as layouts go. That's a full size, so we can't put it there. It's going to have to be against these sidewalls, I think. I ain't got a problem with that, but it's just not as efficient as I'd like, because it's kind of blocking the door. But those side doors are side doors. Yeah. We do not have the infra blocks for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismantle the old core, the old reactor, which then hopefully will free up sufficient things for construction. We'll see. Well, the storage apparently so. Okay, so the rules in this storage should have been like steel plates. There should have been a request for steel plates. There we go. All the cores there. Some steel plates there. Maybe have 2 steel plates at any one time. There, we'll go with the full 5. We're now going to copy those settings. Paste the settings in here, which basically is all fuel rods there, but 5 steel plates, because this is where the hull stabilizer is going to be, eventually. We then select all, get rid. Backup power. I mean, we shouldn't be on backup power. Are we on backup power? I mean, obviously we are, but... Oh no, we're backup power's going up again. It says we were on backup power for quite a long time then, but we weren't. We weren't. Everyone's on break. That's fine. How much in the way of scrap do we have? We've got quite a lot of infra scrap, so we just need to accept that we will end up on backup power again. We were literally had enough power. Is it because these require power, the system cores? Okay, top priority on the hull stabilizer. And then we'll disassemble the old hull stabilizer. And then it might help with the infrablock problem. Okay, so hull stabilizer constructed. Disassemble the old one. So now we have a bunch of infrablocks that will probably immediately get taken to do repairs and things like that. But we have successfully now moved engineering, but we need more power. We are periodically going on to emergency. Here's the question. So it's 3 infrablocks for... No, sorry. 4 infrablocks for a power generator. We don't have enough spare for that. But we do have 14 scrap. If I look at this, each scrap makes half a block. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. It means we can duplicate the reactor, build it, and yes, it'll use up most of our infra blocks, but we are going to get more infra blocks. Should have traded for more infra block related things when we had the chance, but we're going to be okay. We just need more power. More power! Thanks, Gillen. So we now have 2 beautiful... Oh, hello! Oh, this is good timing. Well, it's kind of good timing. It's always going to be good if it's sooner. But we now have beautiful, beautiful weapons research. What's our next things? Advanced nutrition. What does that unlock? Oh, just better growth rate and then other stuff like alcohol beverage machines and artificial meats and even more advanced nutrition. Okay. Okay. Laser weapons would be a nice one. Artificial meats obviously there. I kind of want logistic robots. Oh, you know what? Stuff it. Let's move up the logistics robots. a little bit more. You know what? Logistics robots. To hell with it. It's like, to hell with it. Let's do logistics robots. Oh, an arcade machine. We still haven't done that yet. Laser weapons, weirdly enough, there's a lot of research already been done for laser weapons. So, I mean, it's a thought. It's a thought. Industry 2, what does that give us? Production speed, assemblers, what do they give you? They give you the ability to produce the blocks. That is useful. That is useful. Solar panels, power generators, and oh boy, does that require a lot of research. Better shield generators would be nice, like a dedicated shield generator. The weapons consoles, rocket turrets, and energy turrets. Ah, so those things that the slavers had were energy turrets. Concentrated thingy, blah, blah, blah. Stripping shields with a chance of damaging facilities. Rocket turrets. Self-propelled explosive munitions ruin someone's day. Nice. So, oh yeah, I see. So you've got the hull damage is 40, shield damage is 20. This is shield damage 21, hull damage 9. So basically, yeah, they're just one way or the other. The auto turret is 10 damage across the board. Okay. So that's something we're going to have to do. I think the logistics is such a thing at the moment. If we can build some robots that somehow do logistics, that would be nice. But I think we're probably done with this episode. We're a little bit low on infra blocks, so I think we're going to have to go somewhere else. But we've finished mining and everything, so it's like, oh, the hull stability is low because we did another one of those. Hull stabilizers, yeah, they require a lot of stuff. This will buff up our current power's going down, despite the fact that we've got 2 reactors. The backup power is building on one of the reactor cores. That one's running full time. Oh, they're both running full time. I think it's just because we've got a lot of industry going, you know? And what with those juggling things. What with those juggling things? It's left us with a bit of a power deficit. So I think it'll sort itself out, basically. So we do have a severe lack of power at this point. Power resources. So I think we should probably head off. So yeah, we're gonna leave. We're gonna go somewhere else, and we're gonna see where things take us. Because we definitely need some more power. Oh, messages. Because this is going to be capture a person or something. Deliver cargo. I have plans for this. Not this particular mission, but the whole ability to cargo. I kind of want to go there. Because that's got Energium that we can mine. So if we drop here, this will give us a place where we can do some mining, and with any luck, it'll be all the fun. Yeah, we'll do some mining. But that will have to wait until the next episode. But until then, I bid you farewell, and of course, as usual, cheerio.